going on, world? It's Bryson Boone Paul for This Is 50, and we at the red carpet event for season 2 of the Star Show BMF. You know, we over here talking about divide, man. Are you Team Meech? Are you Team Terry? Let's talk about it.
It's your boy 50 Cent here.
All right, hey, we got a question though. All right,
what?
Season 2, man. What's the biggest surprise? We gonna get another Eminem appearance?
So many surprises that I'll be blown if I say, look, we got Monique this season. We got her back in action. Now everybody's up front again. You know, we got Leslie. It's so many cool people came out to work on this project that it's exciting, man. Snoop is back on it. Yeah.
Now you got 23 shows, man. Now what does this mean for Black culture, man?
What it means is it's early. This is early in the year. When you see me later this year, I'll tell you a new number. They're a lot bigger. So get everybody do you a favor when you don't need one. I'm already rich.
All right, man. Season 2, man. You ready? All right, now what's the biggest surprise, man? Can we get that?
Biggest surprise is the faces. Monique. Can't tell you everything, man. Come on.
You're right.
You're trying to give it away?
Look, all right now. So, like you said, man, you want to become a real actor. You know, do you want to shed the Lil Meech title and go with your birth name?
Yeah. I mean, Lil Meech is still part of who I am because I'm forever gonna be my dad's son. I'm forever gonna be Lil Meech, but I'm my own man. I can never be my dad. You know, I look up to my dad, but I can never do what he did. You know, so I got my own legacy.
Now, speaking of your own legacy, man, have you given your dad any good advice?
Do I give my dad any good advice? I really just take the advice. You know, I really can't give him advice because he experienced and did way more than me, you know? So he understands it better than me. You know, we still have discussions, you know. He might give my insight on certain things, but there's never no time where I'm giving him advice. He mostly giving me the advice.
Now, in season 2, you and your brother are divided. So how do you feel, like, how excited were you to be at odds or to, you know, have issues with your brother?
Oh, man. Me and Da Vinci killed it because we have a real relationship, a real bond and connection. So it's not hard, you know, doing real things under imaginary circumstances. All you gotta do is be able to take your place there, take yourself there. So I feel like me and Da Vinci killed it just because we took our time and we understood every scene and the intentions in every scene. So therefore we had no problem. And we have amazing directors and producers that lead us along the way and help us.
Now BMF, you know, is obviously based on an actual story, but man, if you could see the future of the show, man, would you change the outcome?
Man, I wouldn't change anything. I believe everything's supposed to happen for a reason. Everything happens for a reason.
Yeah, man. And then lastly, you know, your mom was a part of your life more than your dad was, obviously, but everybody sees the influence of you being in your dad. But tell us about some of the things that influenced you from your mom.
Man, my mom has always been a real stand-up woman. I always had my father's back, regardless of whatever happened. That's why my father respects her so much, and me too. He never turned her back on him or me. Even after he got locked up, she became my mom and dad. You know, and she took care of the bills, took care of everything, kept me in school, made sure I was a man too. So I always respect her and love her for that.
No doubt. Now, man, lastly, man, tell the people what they can expect in season 2 and make sure, you know, give us a little excitement for season 2.
Man, season 2, just expect the unexpected. We got new faces, we got more action, we got more everything. So just can expect everything.
All right, Miles. Look, man, B-Mick. Look, there's a lot that happened to you last season, man. So we got to ask you, what can we expect in season 2 for you as far as development as a character without giving anything away?
Well, without giving anything away, you're going to see the more spiritual side of B-Mickey. You know, you're going to see the situations and people that he actually go home to after the whole drama, Meech this, and Terry that. You know, so I'm really looking forward to that. You guys see a different side of him as far as what you were introduced to in the first season.
Now, this season 2, man, it's about divide. Okay. All right, man. Now, who are you? Are you Team T or are you Team Meech?
I don't feel like it was necessarily a team because Terry came back. You feel what I'm saying? So it was always one. you know what I'm saying, as a group. It was never a breaking up sequence, but there was a separation period, you know, and I felt like that was needed for the brothers to understand where they were, you know what I'm saying, as far as, you know what I'm saying, in that time period, feeling out each other. So, yeah, it was more so wholesome, you know what I'm saying, overall. It was never a separation.
No doubt. Man, now, like I said, you went through a lot emotionally and physically in season 1. Now, we're going to ask you, man, how did you mentally prepare for this, and what was your mental health like going into season 2?
A lot of reflection. You know, I reflect an hour or two every day out of my life, even when I'm not on set. It can be a lot of psychological warfare, playing a character that you're not for 12 to 14 hours a day, every day for 3 months. So you got to take that time out of your day to distract yourself from the exterior factors that will alter any, you know what I'm saying, you know what I'm saying, decisions that you have in your life, that you want to do, you know what I'm saying, and who you are as well. You can get lost in characters. You feel what I'm saying? So that's what I do.
Now, everybody's hyped about season 2, man. Tell everybody in the world why they should watch season 2 immediately. Obviously, it comes out tomorrow. So.
Yes. Man, the main thing is I feel like y'all should watch it because first season we were introduced to a different side of Meech, as far as who they were growing up in the organization. And now you're going to be introduced to their family, the situation that they go home to, you know what I'm saying, and how they handle and cope with that. And I feel like as an audience, you're going to be able to relate to that more. And that's why I feel like it's honing in more on the family aspect, the end of Black Mafia family. You saw the Black Mafia in the first season, now you're going to see the family in the second season.
Now, tell everybody why they should root for B Mick in season 2, man.
Man, root for him, man. He's never one-sided, man. He's never two-sided. He's always one-sided. You know, he's been on Meech's side. He's been loyal. You know, he's always had his back. You know, there's going to be strings that's going to be pulled. You know, it's some bridges that's going to be trying to be burned. You know, but he's going to extinguish those and make sure he's doing something he's on the right side.
All right, season 2. Now, you're a little bit grown now. You're a little growner. Now, it's a divide this season 2. Are you Team T or Team Meech?
I am not choosing a side. Why would you do that to me?
No, it's the season 2 is about divide.
No. You know I can't even pick one.
As a fan, okay, as a fan, not as an actor, as a fan.
I'm not gonna pick one, but I will say that that's interesting that you put it in teams. I think that's interesting. Team Terry, Team Meech. That's interesting. I want to see what the fans say about that. I can't say nothing about it.
All right, now, so let's talk about your character in season 2. You're a little bit grown, so tell us how you develop as a character.
Yeah, so Nicole is a little more older this season. She's a little more mature. I sort of turned that up a little bit more. You know, she's wanting to wear makeup this season, and of course, Mama ain't down with that. So we see a little bit of that. But she's also having more responsibilities. The boys are out of the house, so her parents are depending on her a lot more. But she also, you know, has a little bigger role with her brothers, engaging with her brothers too. So I'm excited for fans to see that.
Now in season 2, you know, you guys are going to go through an emotional roller coaster as well as physical. So I want to ask you, how was your mental health going into season 2?
My mental health was pretty good. I was excited to get back. You know, when we do serious scenes, I try to, you know, ground myself and remember who I am. And then after I get out of the scene, I just blast the music and dance, to be honest.
Now, what are you listening to in between scenes?
Tyler, the Creator's new album is just, oh my gosh, Chef's Kiss. I really love it. Tyler, if you're listening, that album's awesome. I want to meet you.
Now, speaking of music now, it's, you know, BMF, 50 Cent, it's the 20th anniversary of Get Rich or Die Trying. If you could ask him one question about Get Rich or Die Trying, what would it be?
He had a lot of iconic lines from that movie, yeah. So maybe what was your favorite line? What was the best scene to film? Ooh, I'm going at it from an actor's perspective, right? I'm wondering what his favorite scene to film was.
That's a good one. All right, now what can we expect? All right, what's something that you can tell us about Nicole in season 2?
Nicole in season 2, I'll say she's a little smarter this season. She was smart first season, but she knows a little more now. She's older, so you can watch her kind of pick the decisions she makes wisely this season.
No doubt. Now let's get fans hyped for season 2. Let us know.
Y'all, you already know what's happening. Get ready. Watch it or be square tomorrow, January 6th, BMF season 2 dropping. Watch it or be lame, to be honest. I don't know. What else can you say?
All right, now you joining season 2, BMF. How big is it to you?
Oh my gosh, it's everything. The show is about so much about family and loyalty and brotherhood, and I love the fact that we're telling a true story about a family, and so I feel honored to be a part of telling it. I'm excited to see what season 2 brings.
Now, season 2 is about divide now, so we gotta ask. You did most of your scenes are with T, so we gotta ask: are you team T or you team Meech?
Do I have to pick? I mean, I love them both, but I got a lot of love for T because we had an amazing time filming together.
Now, what can we expect from you and your character in season 2?
She's presented with a little bit of an interesting situation. She's got a child to take care of at home, so she has...
All right, Christine.
Yes.
How does it feel being a part of season 2 of something so big as BMF?
It feels amazing. It feels amazing, especially with all the drama I'm bringing this season.
Okay. Now, you can plan on giving, Lil Meech a run for his money in this season?
Well, actually, we don't interact a whole lot on the show this season, but I am very close to the Flannery family on the show, and so secrets will get revealed week by week with this character of Mabel that I play.
Now, what is something unique about your character?
Is that she's new on the block. She's vivacious, she's a great storyteller, she knows how to connect to people, but you never know what lies beneath the surface. Isn't that like a lot of us?
You're right. Now, is there anything you can give away about season 2?
That there'll be a lot of drama, a lot of course, stakes will get higher. That's what I've been saying all night. The stakes get really high, but I think the audience will just have to tune in. I mean, I know that's the answer we're probably all giving you, but it's going to be really juicy. The stakes are much higher than first season.
All right, now if you could hype up season 2, what would you say to the people out there?
I would say you got to tune in because there's drama, there's betrayal, there's lust, there's sex, there's skin, there's all the good things. I mean, and the fact that this is still based off of real people, I think honors the family in such a beautiful way. And so the fans will not be disappointed. Thank you so much.
Now look, you're coming in, man, as a new actor. So look, how nervous were you?
Nervous? I wasn't nervous at all. I play in front of 70,000 people every Sunday, you feel me? So I wasn't nervous, and I did it as a kid. It was like riding a bike.
Yeah. 18 years, right?
Yeah, 18 years.
Now, how is it different? Is there a difference between playing in front of 70,000 people and going and playing a character in front of millions of people that's going to be watching at home?
Absolutely. On the football field, I don't get another retake. Once you mess up, or if you do good, it's over with. But film, you get another take, and that's the difference. But I mean, at the end of the day, we all professionals.
Now, speaking of professionals, man, speaking about everything going on in football right now, look, what is your thoughts on what happened at the Buffalo Bills and Cleveland or Cincinnati Bengals game?
It was tragic, man. It was so hard to watch. My prayers go out to D-Him and his family. I'm glad he's recovering. It was definitely tough, to watch. Like it hit home for sure.
Now, as a player, man, did it have any mental health effects on you?
Oh, for sure. It makes you put a lot of stuff in perspective. Like, is it really worth it? I love the game, but at the same time, we got to care about our health. You know what I'm saying? That's why we preaching to get guaranteed contracts with players because of situations like that.
No doubt. Now, tell us, as far as an actor, man, tell us how you got your role, how everything came together, how long the process took.
Ooh, it was crazy. It's really a story to it, and it's nobody but God. Being in the right place at the right time, meeting the producer, and getting a chance to audition for the show, and it went from there. Like right after our season, it happened. I want to say in March, and it just took off.
No doubt. Now it's BMF, man. Season 2 is about divide, so we got to ask you, man, are you Team Terry or Team Meech?
Well, you got to see. You're going to see who I'm with, as the season goes on. I don't want to get no spoilers. As a fan? Oh, I'm rocking with both of the brothers, man. I ain't picking sides. I can't do it.
No doubt. Now, man, look. So what do you expect as far as your acting career? How do you feel about, this process, and where do you plan on going next?
Just like I do in football, I want to be the best in football. I want to be the best in this. So, I'm ready to take it on full-fledged, whether, still playing or not playing. I'm ready to, really get into it.
All right, Dallas, man, how's it feel? You got a breakout movie, The System, you and Tyrese and, Terrence Howard, obviously Lil Yachty and everybody. How did it feel when you got the reaction after the movie was completed?
Man, it's a validation, because it's a lot of hard work when you write the movie, try to get it cast. We had an amazing cast, and it's an action movie. So you want the action, you want the martial arts to stand out, and you want the message to stand out. And I feel like that's resonating right now with audiences. It's doing well.
Now, how's it feel being one of the next big directors?
Hey, I'm just trying to keep working, brother. Stay humble. One of my mentors and partners is John Singleton, and he just always made a point to say stay humble, treat everybody the same, and always plan that next movie. So that's the mode I'm in right now, planning this next movie and letting the system continue to do what it's doing.
Now, how did the system come together? How did you get Tyrese and Terrence Howard and all these other big names to come on board?
Tyrese and I had this bond through John Singleton, obviously from him doing Baby Boy. Me and John did a limited series called Rebel on BET, and we really wanted to do something to dedicate to John. John was the one who introduced me to Tyrese when he was alive and said, y'all should do this movie together. So that was kind of the last things he put together for us. And Terrence is a part of that fraternity as well, with Four Brothers and Hustle and Flow with John. And we just wanted to make something dope and dedicated to him. John always did something that had a message inside of it, so we wanted to make sure we brought that home with the system. And the whole movie originated from there's corruption going on in the private prison system right now. And us wanting to pull the curtain back on that and do an action movie wrapped up in a message.
Now, as a director on the rise, man, it's always, you got to be smart with your moves. So do you plan on continuing action films, or do you plan on taking a different approach?
Well, the first movie I did was a slasher movie for Blumhouse called Thriller. I'm writing a horror movie for 50 right now called Creature House, which we hope to get in production later this year. That's me and Kevin Grievous. Kevin created Underworld, the whole Underworld franchise. That's what his brother went to Howard with me. So I'm going to continue action, sci-fi, and horror. Those are the three areas I'm going to focus on. The next movie I'm going to do is an action movie called The Horde, which is kind of like a Mad Max martial arts road warrior kind of thing. And then hopefully we go into the Creature House project with 50 and Eli Roth.
No doubt. Now, not only as a director, you're also a fan of TV, obviously BMF. So what is it about BMF that is so unique and exciting outside of just the true story behind it?
Well, it spawns the culture. Hip-hop, music, action, drama. It's family. It's two brothers, literally two brothers. So I think there's something interesting in there that's kind of resonating with the audience. And on top of the true story aspect, is you couldn't write it. You know what I'm saying? You couldn't make it up any better. And I just want to represent and give a shout out to Randy Huggins. That's my brother. He was executive producer on our show Rebel, and he really helped bring that to life. And we wanted to come out and represent for Randy tonight. He couldn't make it. There's some health issues he's fighting back against right now. But he's the one that really dug in and brought Detroit and BMF to life. And we're here for season 2, man. I'm excited.
DaVinci, season 2. Look, tell us how explosive season 2 is going to be.
Season 2 is a nuclear bomb. I think y'all gonna see things that y'all didn't see in season 1. I think Terry matured a lot in season 2, and he finally started developing into that manhood that he kind of been looking for.
Now we asked Meech, man, about the divide in season 2, man. Like, look, y'all brothers, we gotta break down this division going on in season 2, man.
I think Meech and Terry got philosophical differences when it comes to moving to work. You know what I'm saying? So. They bumping heads a little bit, but I think ultimately they're gonna realize that I think they kind of need each other at the same time.
Now, you are playing obviously a character that is obviously in real life. So in season 2, how much more do you feel you've grown into that character?
I feel like I've grown a lot, and I've been a lot more comfortable because after the success of season 1 and talking to the real Terry Flannery, and he was explaining to me how happy he was, how I executed the role, it definitely gave me more confidence to go into season 1 and season 2, where it just go off.
Now in season 2, man, you guys are gonna go through a lot mentally and physically.
Yes, sir.
So how was your mental health going into season 2?
I was scared. I was nervous because I didn't know what to expect. Like I knew it was gonna be a lot, so I was just like, oh shit! Like it was stretching me a lot in real life. Like, I was really being pushed.
No doubt. Now, can you give us now being that it's about the vibe, man, we gotta ask, man. Team T or Team Meech?
Come on, don't do that, brother.
As a fan of the show, as a fan.
As a fan, I don't know. I really don't know. Like I'm on both. I'm biased. I would pick T because I play T, but honestly, it's like I'm really I see the genius in both of them, so it's kind of hard. And like knowing them in real life, it's kind of hard. Like I can't think of it as a fan. You know what I'm saying?
Now you know season 1, you and Meech developed a bond as brothers on and off the set.
Right.
So in season 2, man, how much stronger did y'all's chemistry get in y'all bond?
We definitely got even closer. For sure. Like, all the argument on the show, it ain't real. In real life, like we cool.
No doubt. Now, man, tell the fans why they need to check out season 2.
Yeah, I definitely need to watch season 2. There's gonna be more drama. There's gonna be an emotional roller coaster. There's gonna be a lot of good, a lot of bad. There's gonna be a love triangle. You're gonna see shit that you never thought you was gonna see the characters do.
Oh, I love that you got a ring light. I love that everything is so perfect.
All right, LaLa, let's get started.
This is perfect. I just want to pose as I'm sorry. Yes.
Let's get started. Season 2. Now you in season 1 for a brief. Now you in season 2 full fledged.
Yes.
Now we gotta ask you first things first out the gate. Season 2 is about the vibe. Are you Team Terry or are you Team Meech?
Who do you think? I'm Terry's girl in the show, so of course I'm Team Terry throughout this season.
Now, as an actor, of course you would be, but as a fan,
As a fan, I love them both. They both have amazing qualities, and I think it works because they're both so different and they're coming together to create this incredible empire in what they do. So I think they both work. They go hand in hand.
Now, this is not your first show with stars or with 50. This is like, you've done everything. Movies, other shows, Power, obviously, and everything else. Man, what is it about him that you are fascinated with as far as his guidance and the way he moves? He has 23 shows out now, so you got a lot of acting to do.
He's so smart. He's so loyal. When he's for you, he is for you. And I honor, admire our friendship. We work together a lot. We produce together a lot, and he's taught me so much. We had a dinner yesterday, and I was like learning even more from him. He's just that kind of guy, and I'm so proud of everything he's done, and I'm proud that he can continue to pave the way for all of us.
Now, how has his influence helped you in acting as far as, have you ever thought about, going into directing, producing, executive
I'm
producing?
definitely producing. We have some shows, him and I, that we're producing together, which is cool. And he's a great director. I haven't gone that route yet, but I'm definitely learning from him. All right, thank you.
I was going to ask you about your character.
Okay, go ahead.
All right, what can we expect from you in season 2?
So season 2 is a love story between Markeisha and Terry, and it's complicated, it's crazy, and I'm just curious to see how people react to it.
All right, last question. It's the 20th anniversary of Get Rich or Die Trying. If you could ask 50 Cent one question, what would it be?
How did you get rich and not die trying? Yeah. All right, thank you.
All right, man. First things first, man. We saw the clip, or the pic with you and Party Next Door, man. Tell us about that.
Oh man, that's just one of them nights, man. After New Year's, we just got in and cooked up a few records, and we're starting this vibe right now, just to see where it take us. But I plan on something great coming out of it, though.
Now, look, man, 2022, man, you had a big year.
Yeah.
A championship run, if you ask that, with the verses and everything. So,
great.
Look,
shout out to the fans,
man, we gotta ask, what can we get from Mario in 2023? Hopefully
more music, a project towards the end of the year, definitely another tour. I'm working on some scripts and stuff. That's a lot of cool things I'm working on, just passion projects, but definitely more music. I'm focusing on all music.
Now, what about acting? Now, you've been an actor. Now, we got to see.
Now that we out of the COVID situation, I'm tapped back in. You know what I'm saying? So,
anything you can tell us as far as on the acting side?
Nah, not yet. You know what I mean? I'm waiting to hear back about a few things, and I'm definitely tapping back in there, though.
All right, now, as a personal fan, man, we got to ask, are we ever going to get a video with you and Chris Brown for your song?
It's cooking. It's cooking. The conversations are there. It's a timing thing. You know what I'm saying? But for sure, it's definitely cooking. The fans been asking a lot too.
Now, what can we expect from you in this new album?
Well, the album will probably come later this year. But I got a single that's out right now called Like Her 2. I got another single with Ty Dolla coming February 10th. It's called Used to Me. you can expect good R&B classic music, you know, music for the lifestyle, you know what I'm saying? Like, we bringing back the vibes, we bringing back the, you know, the feel-good music, you know what I mean? Music that you could dance to, you in the club, you at the crib, like, it's, you know, we bringing back the real vibes, you know what I'm saying? So I'm excited about it.
Now,
So,
going into the creative process, man, tell us what your mental health is like.
going into the creative process, I pour from everything. I pour from my pain, I pour from my pleasures, I pour from my toxicity, I pour from the great parts of me. Because I feel like music is a way for you to learn, you know, and express yourself and all the things that you may not do in conversation, you put into music, like, you know what I mean? So music is always just a great platform to share all that you are in different ways, you know what I mean?
For sure. Now, man, we have the BMF premiere.
Yeah.
You know, 50 Cent's involved, obviously. And look, it's the 20th anniversary of Get Rich or Die Trying this year.
Crazy.
So look, what is a question that you would ask 50 about Get Rich or Die Trying?
How did he decide what stories to tell on the album? You know what I'm saying? I think he's a great storyteller. I study storytelling. I'm a great writer myself. I'm working on a book and a few other things, so I would ask him the art of storytelling. Even with this movie, the series is like it's storytelling. It's telling someone's story. So, you know, really just the art of that and how you sell it. Talk about that, you know, the psychology behind it.